What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What up? What up? Hunter was the first one here, followed by Tom, Pixie Bale, Matt Murdoch. What's up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? This isn't the B movie? Is that what you came here for? Hashtag bootleg taco. Okay. what is hashtag bootleg taco? If hashtag bootleg taco and also hashtag no quake shaking doom. Okay. Some good hashtags there, guys. Hobbit, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you very much. Taylor Bost, sending over $1. Already. Taylor, thank you very much, dude. No message. But thank you very much for the $1. Oh man, my voice it's been going out lately, man. I don't know how to fix this. I can't do it, guys. What is wrong with my voice? It's leaving me. It's escaping my body. Why is this happening? I think it's because I didn't sleep very much last night. But that's usual though, so I don't understand. Well, we're gonna give it one more try here. If this is swing and a miss, then it's strike 3. But I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, all right. Slightly rough, but Taylor, thank you very much. Theo Lopez sent it over too, saying I need a haircut. Theo, man, listen, just be happy that you have hair to cut. All right. Some of us. I mean, actually, what am I saying? Get yourself a bald cap, and then you won't need to cut your hair, which is a great selling point, if you ask me. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the 2. Okay, let's get to it then, eh? Hold on one sec. Hold on. Okay. All right, yeah. Let's get to it. Let's go do some stuff. We got to get a tweet out. Is this thing working? It is working. Okay, good. But yeah, let's get a tweet out here. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do I want to say today? I think I will say thank you for this wonderful new egg. While there can only be one universe egg, I should capitalize that one instead, actually. While there can only be one universe egg, these other eggs, I don't even know where this is going. Thank you for this wonderful new egg. Maybe I should just end it there. Oh geez, if I don't capitalize it, then it looks like that website, Newegg. Thank you for this wonderful, we'll capitalize it. Thank you for this wonderful new egg. While there can only be one, I'll fix it right here. Universe egg. The other eggs help to be eggs? I don't know. Bring us now live. That's the ultimate tweet cop-out, when you just have nothing to say. And you just tweet. Whatever, man. We ain't come here to play Twitter. Came here to play MCOC, damn it. I'm sure some of you guys probably had some better ideas to finish out that tweet, but hey, that's what we're going with. Oh, man. Hold on a second. Why was... Did I miss a message? Okay, alright. The person was spamming a little bit, I guess, but it's we could loosen it up. They don't need to be timed out. They weren't spamming that much. This is the start of the stream. It's okay. I still need to get a message to the mod chat, but so that's my fault. But yeah, don't need to be so quick on the timeouts. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, let's go do some stuff. We got some energy to dump. We got some arenas to grind. The duck is in the arena. Is anybody grinding for the duck? I don't know. Esmir sent over a buck. Speaking of ducks and things that rhyme with it. Esmir, thank you very much. Saying bootleg taco is what Hunter Creed made for dinner. Oh, it was leftover meatloaf and old taco shells. If I can tell you how many times I've had... Actually, wait, leftover meatloaf. Never mind, I've never had that before. Leftover meatloaf with old taco shells? Well, hey, man, you do what you gotta do. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. That is funny, though. It threw me off for a second because when you said leftover meatloaf, I initially read that as leftover ground beef. And I'm like, hey, what's wrong with that? That's a taco. And then I went back and read it again. And yeah, that's a little different, I guess. But hey, you can put anything in a taco. So it's all good. Is that Mick? Mick. How do you embarrass an archaeologist? Can be used... Hold on. This is borderline gross, but I'm going to read it anyway. Give him a used tampon and ask him to tell you what period it came from. Boo! Terrible. Mick, how dare you come in here with this atrocious travesty of a joke after all this time. There's no what's up, hey, how you been? It's just immediate, gross, boo. But thank you for the 5. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Tell Star I said hello. All right, let's go hit AQ here first. We gotta start with AQ. Lakers bodyguard. Sending over a buck as well. Lakers bodyguard. Thank you, dude. Saying, Beaver, how are you? Great. 2 poops per day is very healthy. 2. On a bad day, maybe. Anyways, happy freaking birthday, Lakers bodyguard. Thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday, man. May your day be filled with many poops as well. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Thank you, Lakers bodyguard. PG, consider my next rank 5. Who would you go between Stealth Spidey, Thing, and Omega Red 650? Next goal is Act 6 100% and Variant 2/3 100%. Cheers, mate. I would, if you run Suicides, I would probably just go with Omega Red, even though he's not necessarily the best for those. Actually, no, I take that back. Even if you run Suicides with those goals in mind, I wouldn't go Omega Red. I would go Thing, and then I would work on Variant 2, personally, is what I would do. Yeah. That would be the goal. Okay. Alright, let's do it finally. Sorry. Not even can't even get through this one damn fight in AQ. All right, let's do it, man. We're just gonna Corvus this guy down. It doesn't matter that I have class disadvantage. Doesn't matter that he's going to eat my buffs at the start of the fight. I don't even care. I don't want to take damage on my void with the suicides. Maybe I should have done this fight with what's his face? With Namor or something, but I certainly was not about to do this fight with my void. Let's go, buddy. Can you throw that special already? Thank you. End this fight. B. Daniels. Send it over, Buck. B. Daniels. Thank you very much. Saying, not sure if you know, but it's also at Lakers Bodyguard birthday. Who knew you guys were B-Day buddies? Lakers Bodyguard. Is it also your not real birthday? Wait, is it? It's not actually your birthday, is it? Is that just B. Daniels saying that? I don't think it's your birthday, is it? We twins. Only difference is I have lots of hair. Wow. Messed up. You know I have lots of hair underneath this cap. What's up, Star? Did Mick go get you? I am the better child. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Let's go do stuff. Ooh. Only one champion on the team. That ain't gonna cut it. Let's get Stark Spidey in here. Let's get a little Blade Synergy. Then I need Mr. Fury. Please join the team. Thank you very much. You know, I don't like this team. Now that I think about it, I'm going to keep Fury on the team. But I am going to put... why am I going this way instead of just grabbing this gold pulse energy? And then in addition to that, I need Medusa. There you are. There we go. Royal family style. Yeah. Alright. I'm just going to be auto-fighting anyway. Just doing heroic right now. I got a potion. Anything else? Anything else? Just a potion. Okay, cool. Okay. Did you rank up Blade? He's rank 4 currently. One day he'll probably go to rank 5, but it's not going to be anytime soon at all. So, for the time being, rank 4 is good. UG, really need your help. Should I rank 5 my 4-star Domino or Sunspot, both unawakened? Tough call, man. That's kind of a tough call. I feel like I had a much better time playing Sunspot than I would Domino, but I know quite a few people that would choose Domino over Sunspot. So, from my experience, like I said, I like Sunspot, but I think it's largely personal preference. I think it's largely personal preference when it comes to those two champions and who you should rank up. Be different people, different ones. All right. What's up, BG? What do you make of this month's side event? It seems cool. I don't know. I've only done it once, and I didn't really look at all the rewards. Actually, we can take a look at the rewards after I dump some energy here. So I was going to do that yesterday. And then it found out that the rewards weren't going to be updated until today. So I just never bothered to look at them. But I don't know, it seems like a cool event. I've been hearing from a lot of people that it's a little bit too hard compared to what they were kind of expecting for the event based on past events and things like that. So that could be an issue potentially, but For my one time doing it, at least, it seemed okay. It seemed fun, at least. Again, we'll look at the rewards in a minute here. If we had 4 hands, just like Hitmonkey, what would be the first thing you'll do that you can't do with 2 hands? Me, I would quadruple slap someone while in mid-air like the Matrix. What? He doesn't have 4 hands, does he? No, they're like, monkeys are able to grip things with their feet, I think, right? But those aren't hands. Different, right? But if I was a monkey, dude, I would. Oh yeah, it's right in the loading screen. I could see it right in the loading screen. If I was a monkey, I've always wanted to like swing from like the treetops and stuff like that. I guess he is holding. He's holding guns with his feet. Holy crap, that is crazy. I actually never looked at it. That is crazy, man. That's super crazy. No, I would want to use my tail more than anything. You know, give me extra hands, and I don't care. Give me a tail, and I'll be happy forever. So, yeah. Tom, send it over a buck with the face. What is this? My girlfriend usually has peanut butter on toast for breakfast, but this morning we were out of bread, and she's been moody all day. I never knew she was lactose intolerant. Okay. Lactose intolerant? Tom. BJ, let's make a bet. If you fail next feature arena grind, you have to wear a blonde wig for an entire stream. I would have to have a blonde wig to be able to do that. Which I do not have. So that deal already is off the table. Variant is harder than them, but you can get an annoying combo at times. Yeah, I could see that being possible. I really enjoy these events because of the randomness to the nodes and stuff, but I can absolutely see how some people would not enjoy it. But for me, these are like some of my favorite events. So I don't know. I almost feel bad saying it just because I know so many people don't like it, but that's the truth at least. I enjoy them. Let's go take a look at the rewards, though. We've done enough energy dumping for right now. I can go dump more energy. Actually, hold on. We need, I just gained another energy for AQ, and it's a linked node, so I want to make sure to clear this. It'll take literally 15 seconds is my guess. Let's watch the timer. Uh-oh, am I not going to make it in 15? So close. Whew, just made it. 15 seconds. Alright, let's go look at the store. Alright, Hotel Modoc. So I'm not even totally sure how you get all of the coins. I know you get coins from the daily. How does the daily work? Win fights using Mystic class to earn points. Okay. I'm actually curious. I don't know if I did so well in the last one here. Oh no, I think I did. Whoops. Did I get all the rewards? No, actually, no, I didn't. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad, actually. Wow, so I left 20 coins on the table. Oof. Oh, boy. Alright, well. There goes a Sig Stone right there, I guess. Alright, this is a 5-star Awakening Gem Crystal for 1,000 coins. I know they added the 5-star shards. Interesting that they have revives here, too. I'll probably get some of those. Very interesting. Yeah, I kind of like this, man. I mean, I haven't done the math on all of it, but I always like the kind of pick your own resource type events and stuff like that. What did you get anything for? Well, let me see. Did you get anything for actually going through it? Oh, okay. So you get a bunch of coins for that and some shards. Yeah, man, I like these events. I don't know. I really, I enjoy it. I feel like the rewards, for where I'm currently at least, they feel pretty good. But I know one of the bigger issues in this game right now is that so many people are at a different spot in the game in terms of what rewards are actually useful for them and what difficulty is right for them and things like that. So, but I kind of like it. It's Wiz, sending over 5. It's Wiz. Thank you very much for the 5. Saying, Brian, how's it going, man? Wiz, it's going well, dude. It's going very well, actually. Today's a pretty good day, I gotta say. There's some things that I can't talk about. And then there's some things that I kind of can talk about, but it doesn't really mean anything to you guys. But check this out, man. This came in the mail. Sweet, huh? No? You guys don't care? What if I change it to this? No? Still meaningless? Okay. Well. That is a, that's gonna be part of my new setup. It's gonna be part of my new setup. I'm gonna have a different mic. I'm finally gonna ditch this McDonald's headset after 4 years of using it, and it should hopefully improve the quality. I still can't set it all up yet because I'm waiting on one more delivery, which probably will not be until another 2 weeks or so, or something like that. But yeah, I'm really psyched for it, man. I'm really psyched for it. It's taken a long time to get some upgrades and everything, but it's finally happening, man. So yeah, I'm pretty psyched. Dude, you just hit that member button too? Wiz, thank you very much, man. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana, along with all of these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get to this quest then. It said Mystic Champions, right? A lot of my Mystic Champions are kind of tied up at the moment, so I'm probably not going to care about that, and I'll just try to spend some more time in the arena. Well, actually, I don't know. I kind of do need to get points, so maybe I will bring in some Mystics. I just don't want to build up Morning Star is the thing. So maybe we'll just go with Voodoo, and then I'll bring in, like, Colossus. We don't need Nick Fury and Gold Pool, I guess. We'll bring in some other guys just to ensure that we get through it fine. Let's go with something like... Actually, we'll throw Hype in there. Let's go with this team. Sorry, Medusa. Just in case I need bleed immunity. There's got to be another bleed immune champion that's better. Well, I got Thing. Sure. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's do this. Jugs also gets more points. I'm not going to be using Jugs. I'm good. Okay. Well, if I'm using Mystic, Resistor, Arc Overload. Okay. That's fine. Unfortunately, This guy's poison immune, which is going to suck. But most of these guys are not poison immune. So, should be good to go on this path, except... Alright, I'm glad I brought Thing, because I'll use Thing against this dude right here. And then for the boss, we got this guy, Masochism, Spite, oof. Yeah, the bosses have been pretty tough, I gotta say, but alright. Let's do it. Let's head out. How much for Mr. Fantastic? I have the cutoffs at the bottom left corner of the screen. I know they're a little bit small to see, but the basic champion, his numbers will always be on top. So if you're having trouble seeing the icon itself, hopefully you could at least see that. Hello, where are you from? What time is it? I'm from the Seattle, Washington area. And it's currently 10:31 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Oh, melt. Oof, Gamora. Reap. I should have brought my new Ronin for this path. Too bad I don't actually get the points. Alright, well this guy, yeah, I'm not going to use... We'll use someone else for this fight. Let's use... Heal block, huh? Alright, yeah, let's use hype. Let's hype it up. 30 mil for Howard the Suck. Not this guy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to actually go 30 mil, but just a lot of people still have a little bit more time on their hands. Normally he wouldn't. Normally I would think Howard the Duck would go for, I don't know, 25, which for a lot of people would still be too much for Howard the Duck. But I'll be honest, man. I thought about grinding for him. There's, yeah, like, I don't know. It's... The SIG levels... I'm not going to play Howard the Duck. Unless there's a drastic change to him, I'm just not going to play him. But you never know. First off, one, there could be a drastic change to him. He was listed as a champion that could be buffed at one point, right? Like, he was a champion that we could vote for, I think, one time. So, first off, that's a thing. And second, just getting more SIGs in general across all your 5 stars gets them closer to being maxed out, and the closer they are to maxed out, the more max SIG ability crystals you get and things like that. So I thought about it, but yeah, it's just weighing some other things. I'd rather just work on some other stuff rather than just add some SIG levels. So that's what it came down to. Can someone tell me what the cutoff for 4-star Red Guardian? Yeah, actually I'm not sure what he went for. I heard the 5-star version went for something like 50 mil, which I would have loved to pick him up for 50 mil. I wasn't a huge fan of playing Red Guardian, but for 50 million, man. Could have done that. I love this poison damage. Doing pretty good. Oof. That crit. That double crit to save me the recoil damage. Love it. PG, who do you think is the strongest champ and why? Ghost. And her ability to phase all damage. Guaranteed crits. A few other things. Shrug off all damaging debuffs. No, I keep accidentally clicking on that. I don't want to reset it. She's the strongest. Any news on the Hulkbuster buff release? I think it's in the next update. Or at the end of the month or something like that. I guess they're pretty similar. Melt, Angela. Melt! Hit you with another one. Why not? Got any more? I'll poison you again. One more, because why not? Sure. Just spamming these L1s. Christopher Cordova sent it over too, saying incursions BG. Sorry, man. I mostly just do incursions with lags, and I already did them yesterday. Anyway, for the milestones and all that. You know what? I'm gonna try to use Voodoo for this. So yeah, thank you for the 2, man. Maybe there's someone else in here that if you're looking for a partner. I don't know if you want to do them specifically with me or you're just looking for a partner. But yeah, I usually just do them with lags every week. But thank you for the 2, dude. Better question is, who is BG's favorite champ in each class? And chat. Carl. Favorite champion of each class is tough. I mean, we have Man-Thing. We have Venom the Duck. Gotta actually focus for this fight. Alright, this is a good start. A little afraid of when he throws that L1. Oh, you know what? We're not even holding out. We're just going. Going in. Gonna block this. And I'm gonna hit him with the L2. Alright, we're looking good now. We'll nullify his control rod again. No, 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 come on. One little misstep on the dash back. Son of a... The fight was over. It was wrapped up. The deal. It was sealed. I missed out on those points now. Alright, it's Wiz 705 more. Dude, it's Wiz. Thank you so much. So, what do you think of Longshot and his L2 incinerates? So, I actually made a video about Longshot. Quite possibly the best video I've ever made, if you have not seen it. At least the most amount of time working on it. So yeah, I have I've laid out all my thoughts in that video pretty much. But the short version is that I think he's pretty cool. I think he's one of the best when it comes to speeding your way through opponents that have lots of buffs. You can probably kill the opponent faster than any other when the opponent has lots of buffs. But there's also a lot of champions that can take advantage of opponents with lots of buffs. And because of that, I don't know exactly how useful maybe useful is the wrong word, but how important it is to have him. Because I feel like there's a lot of overlap between other champions that also handle lots of buffs. But he's a beast when it comes down to that. Overall, stat-wise and everything seemed fine-ish. His attack damage, I actually thought was kind of low when opponents don't have buffs. So he's kind of that strictly buff champion, counter kind of thing. But yeah, that's kind of my my quick thoughts. Again, if you're curious about more, then yeah, the video I mentioned, it's pretty good. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try to do some double parry shenanigans here. But yeah, man, thank you so much for another 5. Thank you for the support. Alright, there we go. I am trying to parry this guy, to be clear. I know he has masochism, but I'm just trying to double parry this guy, basically. And we'll just slowly take him down. He's healing some, but we're... Actually, I don't think I have any points in despair right now, and that's okay. Let's block this. Don't want to Spite. No! Oh, wow. One little mistime on the parry. Dude, I was ready to set up a big L2. It was coming. It was gonna crit him. I don't know if it was gonna crit him, but, you know. Positive thoughts. Alright, cool. He down, he down. Not using She-Hulk. Sad MSD noises. She-Hulk is in Alliance War at the moment. So yeah, I don't know. That was a pretty fun quest to me. The rewards are pretty good, but like I said, it varies for everybody, and I get that. Oh, by the way, the Alliance Treasury update thing. I was really surprised to see that I got any tickets in return. Super surprised actually, because I left for Loki at the beginning of the year. So, like 5 full months later. So I didn't think I was going to get any tickets, and I haven't donated anything in, you know, in our Loki. We just run the free maps. So I was really surprised, but I guess they went back far enough to see that I had some extra resources in 4 Loki. So that's cool. So yeah, I was just going to save that to claim on stream just so there's some kind of record of it. But got some tickets. Alright, let's go hit the arena now. His Longshot God tier. I don't really go by the tier system, man. It's more of like, what is the best use of Longshot? You don't the tier system. It's not gonna help you make those decisions. You gotta figure out, like, early on into the game, you don't need to know like who counters what the best. Early on, the opponents that you face, you could use pretty much any champion. And of course, there's going to be some that are better than others, just based on like their base stats and things like that. But the deeper you get into the game, you just want to find what each champion counters, and then you use them for that situation. So for Longshot, as I was just saying, he's best when the opponents have lots of buffs. He's a god in that situation. And in other situations, he's not. It's all situational in this game. It's like, maybe it's not as direct of a system as like Pokemon, where you're using like certain types. We're using water Pokemon against fire Pokemon. It's not exactly like that, but there definitely is that sort of RPG counter mechanics present. BG, why don't you use your man thing? My man thing is actually on Alliance War defense as well. Just curious why you want a Vision Arc as one of your 6-star pulls. I have him, but I don't know much about him. You know, Austin, I don't know a ton about him either, to be totally honest with you. I just know... Here's what I do know about him. Number 1, he does not need to be awakened. Which, it's very difficult to awaken 6-star champions. So, just the fact that he doesn't need to be awakened, that's already amazing. Second thing I know about him is I played with him briefly on my McFabio account, and even though he was under-leveled, I felt pretty good playing him. Like, he was way under-leveled compared to my my Sentinel at the end. And yet, there were some fights where I was like, dang, dude, I wish I could have just leveled up Vision, because he seemed like he'd be a good counter for certain things. So, I don't know, I just had this kind of good feeling about him, and I want to test him at a higher level. But I don't have him as a 5-star to do that. And I was thinking, man, if I could just pull him as a 6-star, I would probably take him... I mean, I would at least get him to level 25, rank 1 level 25, and then test him out further, but... might even push beyond that, and, you know, if I like him. And worst case scenario, even if I didn't like him, he's a good defender. And, I mean, that's good enough right there for a reason to, you know, he would have a use at the very least. Even if I hated playing him, he would have a use on defense. So, we got a new member? Dude. What's up, man? Did it bug out? Did it not show in chat? It showed on screen, but it's not showing in the chat. That's so weird, man. Is that just... Am I missing it somehow? Hold on. No. What the F? Why did it... By the way, that Windows ding, that was my computer. Do not check. Oh, there we go. Your name's in chat now. Finally found someone with an Android, so now I can finally support you. Ah, dude. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I'm still puzzled as to why it didn't show in chat. I was starting to get worried. I was like, did you mistakenly get banned somehow? Like, why is it not showing up in chat? It must have just bugged out, at least on my end. But it still put it on screen and everything, and your name's all green. You got a banana. Definitely not banned. Just confused me for a second there. But yeah, man, thank you very much, dude. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana, along with these fantastic custom emojis. Thank you, dude. We'll have to get a beer together one time in the future, man, when the world allows it again, you know. Mick, you sent over another 10, Mick. Thank you very much, man. Saying, how do you throw a space party? You plan it. Ugh. My friend's bakery burned down last night. Now his business is toast. Coffee has a rough time in our house. Gets mugged every single morning. Not sorry. Well, you should be. Because those are all terrible. Boo. Boo. But thank you very much for the 10. Super generous of you, but still terrible. Oh, man. I just remembered the Alpha Arena's on, so we actually have to do this. Let's get in this arena real quick. Have you on my TV and 2 phones, and it did on the Android phone, so maybe that's why. Maybe. It's a little bizarre, but yeah, maybe. Maybe there's some weird thing like that. But yeah, man. Another beer at the next Comic-Con if it will ever happen again. I know, dude. It's starting to feel that way. It's starting to go a little crazy here, man. But it's gotta happen again, man. It has to. But yeah, man. Thank you again. BG, favorite beer? I don't know if I really have a favorite beer. I don't know, man. I honestly don't drink that much. Just every once in a while, like to. Usually, I just like to have beer with like. Usually, I like to have beer with just. I don't know. I wanted to say that it was just like anytime I like having a conversation with someone that maybe I haven't talked to that much in the past, just because I'm kind of more of a shy person, and you know, of course, get a little bit of alcohol loosens you up a little bit, but that's not always the case. It's definitely not always the case. But anyway. Yeah, like the last few times that I was drinking, at least. That's usually how it goes. Whether it's at a Comic-Con or a wedding or wherever, man. So I don't know if I really have a favorite beer, but the one I've probably ordered the most is Sam Adams. And, you know, sometimes there's, like, special Sam Adams or whatever. I don't really care. I just get, you know, whatever they have. And if they don't have Sam Adams, I don't care. I literally just tell them just a beer. I don't care which. Something about the game, and my favorite update this year has been how in the loading screen the logo fades in now. It is really cool, man. I do like that. I thought it was bugged the first time I logged in after the update, and I was like scrambling to take a screenshot, and I'm like, oh yes, dude, we can finally get the logo without the, or I'm sorry, the background without the logo. Because don't get me wrong, you know, I think it's cool that it has the logo in there too, but I mean, sometimes you just want to look at the background without it, you know? I was gonna use that for the thumbnails, for like the arena grind thumbnails, but I was actually thinking, nah, I'll leave the logo in. If somebody is like clicking through YouTube and they just see that, they might not know that it's like the update for MCOC or something. So, Tom, sending over 5 of them New Zealand bucks. Tom, thank you very much, man. Saying BG, they say Argentina is cold, but it's more correct to say it borders on Chile. I heard it's your birthday, so happy birthday, Dongus. Wow. Thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday. It's Lakers Bodyguard's birthday, though. Happy birthday, Lakers Bodyguard. Even though I don't think it's his birthday either, but happy birthday anyway. And Boo. I don't think I forgot. Boo. Thank you for the 5 New Zealand bucks. BG's favorite drink is mustard, only with bagels. First hit monkey, and he's pretty weak. Is he? I don't think I've faced him yet on any difficulty. I've been cruising through some of the lower difficulties, or I'm sorry, some of the earlier quests in Master and Heroic. I usually start with Master and Heroic. I don't know why. I kind of have this thing where, like, even though I will never, I can guarantee you guys. Well, maybe I can't guarantee it, but I will most likely, at least, I will most likely never use the title that I get from the monthly quest, or any other title for that matter. And yet, I feel the need to collect them. So I make sure to, like, just in case something happened and I wasn't able to log in for a period of time, I try to knock out the Heroic and Master of the quest first. It's probably silly, but I don't care. BG, you said Venom the Duck and Man-Thing. I still need mutant skill, tech, and science from you. Very important. Oof, Carl, this is a big ask, man. I mean, I guess for mutant, it'd be crazy if I said anything other than Omega Red, because I use the dude so much, and I do enjoy playing him. So, I guess Omega Red. What else we got? I can't wait to rank this guy up. You know, I missed the last level up event. I was pretty pumped because I was supposed to like level this guy up or level someone else up, but you guys ever wait so long on a level up event and then you remember and it's like the event just ended like 5 minutes ago or something. So I didn't level him up, but I probably should just do it. Anyway, what other... I don't know. Carl, I don't know if there's as big of standouts in the other class types. Skill, I couldn't tell you who my favorite skill champion is. Maybe it's just because I'm not looking at them. Tech. You know what it is? For science it would be Void. I could tell you science would be Void, but for the others, yeah, I don't know exactly who that would be. There's a lot of champions that I like in Cosmic and Mystic, though. I feel like those are my class types, man. Which is a little bit weird, because I used to never use Mystics back in the day, because they didn't have immunities, and you had to spam specials, and I ran Suicide, so I never really enjoyed playing them back in the like the Scarlet Witch days. I also didn't have Scarlet Witch, and maybe if I had Scarlet Witch and I was just steamrolling things with Scarlet Witch, maybe it'd be different, but yeah, I never was never too into Mystics. I did have Doctor Strange, and I did use him, but anyway. And then Cosmic just sucked. Cosmic was, like, terrible. But these days, Cosmic is amazing. And a lot of the new Mystic champions that have been released, I've found to be really enjoyable. So, those are, like, my two favorite class types right now. BG, I'm going to play MCOC. But you will be on my TV like every day, but please let me know if it still shows up here. If not, that means I lurk every day then. Love the emotes, dude. Alright, man. Sounds good, dude. We'll do. What was the longest time between logins into the game over the last couple years? Longest time? I don't know, less than 24 hours. Because I haven't missed a day since I downloaded the game. So, yeah, less than 24 hours, but I don't know. That'd be an interesting metric if Kabam keeps track of that stuff. I'd actually like to see it. Like, what's the average amount of time that goes by without me logging into the game? 1 minute. I closed the game. Oh god, get me back in! BG, stop lying. Your favorite Mystic is Iron Fist. Special 2 ends arena grinders, I've heard. Only in the dungeons. BG, if you could pick one champion, who would you want buffed next? Ooh, who would I want buffed next? Storm was my answer before, but I feel like because we got a new Storm, I gotta pick someone else. You know what? I already have an answer. I just kind of forgot about them for a second. I want the Guardians buffed. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one was my favorite MCU movie that I saw. And I don't know, I kind of always had a little bit more of an attachment to Rocket, since he was my original favorite champion in the game. So I would love to see the rest of the Guardians get buffed. Aside from, of course, Star-Lord doesn't need a buff, and Gamora already got buffed. So those two are good. But what about Rocket, Groot, Drax, and Wolverine? I think he's part of that, right? Just kidding. But yeah, I would like to see the Guardians get buffed. Be cool. They're old characters too, so like it would allow people to use more of their 2015 rank up gems and things like that and feel good about it. Of course, Gamora is not even available as a 5-star, but getting bored of the game because I can never pull good champs to get me through tough content. Or get me through content. I added the word tough. But yeah, man, I hear you. It can really feel pretty crappy going on long streaks without getting any new champions to help you out. Just gotta hang in there and hope that your next crystal gives some better results. Playing Realm of Legends with a rank 4 4-star Old Man Logan, a 4-star rank 3 Archangel, 4-star rank 2 Torch, 3-star rank 4 Proxima, and Infinity Man, and I'm stuck to the arena and got the units to get the revive, but we'll play later. Okay. Well, good luck, man. I hope you get yourself unstuck. Is Is your Archangel awakened? Is that a curiosity? I don't know where you're stuck, but a lot of people seem to get stuck at Wolverine, myself included, back when I first went through it. Yeah, that Archangel's gonna need to be awakened if that's who you're using, at least. I know Torch can do it too, but only rank 2. It's kind of rough. I'm also not seeing a poison immune champion, so Scarlet Witch could be a really rough time for the champions that you brought as well. If you're not too far into it, you might want to just save that content for later, because you're going in a little, actually quite a bit below what would be like the average champions to get through that content. So might end up spending a lot more resources than necessary. I think Star-Lord needs a buff. No one uses him anymore. Could even just be a synergy that allows him to carry his combo to the next fight, or part of it like Guillotine or Aegon. I mean, people don't use him anymore, but it's not like he's in desperate need for a buff or something like that, you know? If you think about all the champions in this game, Star-Lord, he's still pretty good comparatively. It's just, yeah, of course he doesn't hold up to some of the other champions you mentioned. Been playing MCOC since it was released. Still haven't pulled certain champs that I would love to use. I've noticed good champ pulls come in clusters for me, like every 8 months. It is weird how that happens sometimes, right? Sometimes you're just like, God, man, I can never pull anything good. And then out of nowhere, your next 3 crystals are all like amazing pulls. It doesn't add anyone to his account. Yeah, if someone's asking to add me in game, sorry, man, I don't add anybody. The in-game system, it's kind of useless. If you have questions or anything like that, just ask them in here. I'll try my best to answer them, or hopefully someone else can answer if I don't see it. PG Ghost Rider Awakened or Domino against the Collector. I'd probably go with Domino. I don't know if you can fit both of them on the team and try it out for yourself, but I would think that Domino would be better for that fight. Good Scarlet Witch with Cap Beardo. Just got lucky. He shrugged the poison most of the time. Yeah, if you had a skill champ on the team. IBG, who should be my next Mystic? Rank 5, 5-star. Voodoo Morningstar or Magic. Already got Doom and Symbiote Supreme looking to explore Act 6. They already have Doom and Symbiote Supreme, huh? You're covered. Like, I don't know. I like, honestly, I don't know if you need another Mystic besides those two. There might be some situation where you might need one of those others. I'm not sure which would be best. I did use Magic a little bit against that one boss, the one Captain Marvel boss in 6.4, but honestly, those other champions can work just fine too. So even that, say, is like not necessary. Yeah, man, they're 3 good champions, but I'm not sure I could really make that call for you since you already have such powerful mystics as is. PG, how do you deal with Bane in Act 5? What is the rest of that? Is that just to beat the Collector? Is that what you're saying? Bane is more about practice than anything. You don't really need too specific of champions. Certain champions will help. Like if you have champions that can heal up some of the Bane damage or power control them. This way you're not stuck in a situation where you're baiting out specials while the Bane timer is ticking away on you. But for the most part, it's all just about controlling the pacing of the fight. You want to try to bait specials early in the timer. This way, you know, if they don't throw it right away, you still have a few seconds before you need to hit them again. You can kind of delay certain attacks, like if you parry stun them, don't attack right away. So, you know, give it a couple seconds, and then you could even slow down your combo and connect specials if that helps the timing. Little things like that. It's a lot about practice. I know Dorky Diggity Dave made a video about Bane a long time ago, but I'm sure the info is still good. So yeah, I maybe check out the Dork Lessons channel. Search into YouTube Dork Lessons Bane or something like that if you're curious to see more of like a visual aid. This thing mini has explosive personality today, but Aegon was able to do 60%. Yay. Nice, man. 60%. That's pretty good. Last 7 5-stars I've gotten the past month were Claire, Red Guardian, Ghost, Sunspot, Elsa, Arcus, and Mr. Fantastic. Damn, dude. Ranked Claire to rank 5, and the rest to 4. Ghost will be the next rank 5. Dang, dude, that is a crazy streak. Wow. Those are some great pulls. ABG, Sunspot or Cat Movie Marvel to rank 2. Already have both at 565 though. Have some extra resources. Marlon, if you already have both those champions at rank 5, you're going to be able to answer that question way better than I can, man. I don't have either of those champions at rank 5. I don't know if you, like, how frequently you use them or where you use them, or if you need a double up on either of the two. Yeah, man, you're gonna be way better at answering that question than I am. Opened a 5-star and got pretty lucky. Guess who I got? PS finally full arena team. I'm guessing you got Doom. Mostly just because I want to see people pull Doom. But you may have a hard time on getting uncollected. Use many hundreds of units and all potions on just chapter 1. Have 4 rank 4 4-stars. All god tier. Any tips? Yeah, here's a gigantic tip. Patience, man. You should not be in that content yet. You gotta be patient. If you're blowing that many resources on the first quest, you're not ready for it yet. And that's not an insult towards your skill or anything like that. It's just the truth, man. That content is balanced around higher level champions. Although it's possible to beat the content with rank 4 4-stars, that's not what it's balanced around. And if you take someone who has been playing this game for years and they make a secondary account or something like that, it might make it look more reasonable to do that content with rank 4s, but no, man, it's really not. It's not really what it's what that content's made for. You need to kind of wait things out until you can get the resources to rank 5 your champions. Build up your resources. Don't go in with the mindset of just use everything to get through it. Like, you know, save that content until you're more well equipped for it. Brian, there's this thing called Arena in this game called Marvel Concept of Champions. Have you heard of it? Do you know how to play it? No, I've never heard of it, but it sounds stupid. Why would anybody ever play one Marvel what is the name of it? Long name, doesn't even flow very well. And then Arena. I mean, I guess Arena is pretty cool. You get to fight other people in the arena. Bots? Oh, no, that sounds terrible. This guy McFabio is best in game, better than you, Brian. Oh, can't deny it. BG, should I want your advice on hold on. Is it whether I should use my Awakening Gem on 4-star Blade or wait to use it on someone else? Yeah, Awaken Blade. Blade's a great champion to awaken. He'll save you many resources using him to heal to get through quests and stuff. Totally worth it. Miss McFabio side. Oh, goodness. That was Longshot. Nice. That's why the word lucky was all caps. Ah, okay. Oh, I just almost got wrecked. Thank goodness for that safety net right there. Hold on. Got something on my glasses, man. Need to clean this up. What? Oh, it wasn't on my glass. It was on like my eyelash or something. Okay. There we go. Only I heard this before, forcing my way through epic Modok event. Luckily it was overflow potions, but still hurts to waste them. Yeah, I mean, overflow potions, different story. You might as well use them, but yeah, patience is key in this game. McYesus, or I'm sorry, MC Yeezus. I think you said to use either one, but I like MC Yeezus. MC Yeezus, thank you very much for the 2. Saying, anyone know a good Legends runtime for the event quest? I haven't heard any times for this month, but it's usually around the 3-hour mark. Like sub 3 is usually a pretty good time. It's gotten incredibly fast, man. It used to be like 4 hours or even 4 hours and change at one point or something, but the times have gotten so crazy fast that we're looking at like sub 3-hour times these days. If anyone has more specific information, feel free to share, but that's what I've heard for other months at least. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. BJ, check Twitter if you have a second and want a good laugh. Name, excuse me, name on there is the voice in your head. Okay. Hold on. Just getting wrecked for a second here. Alright, what do we got? It's a big problem and I can't get... Wait, did I... Oh, I popped my L3? Holy crap. Well, now he's popped his L3. Alright. It's a big problem, and I can't get a good champ to use them on. I wish I could exchange 2 for a different class. Dang, dude. Got 5 of the Cosmics. 5 of the Cosmics. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. Only use 3. Not that I'd recommend... oh, wait, I miscounted. It is 4. Okay. Not that I recommend Awakening Hella, but yeah. Do you have other class types, or is it like everything just going to Cosmic? Brian, your eyes are dirty because you didn't shower. I did shower. I showered when you were still sleeping. I showered at like, I don't even remember what time, but level up incoming. Oh hell yeah, dude. Good. Good. How do you even get a Legends title? There's a few different ways. The first way is the most common way is every month, every new monthly event quest. There's Heroic and Master. There's like a time attack for it. The first 2 weeks of the event. Man, I'm saying this in such a confusing way. But basically, you have to do both Heroic and Master as fast as you possibly can. As soon as you enter either of those quests, the time starts, and it doesn't stop until you 100% both of them. And as I was just saying, players are able to do this in like 3 hours time. If they boost up and go all out, they can do it in 3 hours. So that's the most common way, and 100 people get that every month. And then there's some other events where players get Legends titles with, like, you know, the fastest people to complete Act 6, or the fastest people to complete the Abyss, things like that. BG, should I go for Cosmic Ghost Rider MFF? Is that Marvel Future Fight? Or is that someone else in this game or something? If it's Marvel Future Fight, then sure, man, I don't know. I don't know anything about, who would Cosmic Ghost Rider be in this game? I don't know, man, you have to clarify that. BG, we'd like... Alright, hold on. What do we got? BG, I'm at 1450 units now. I've gotten like 1k units in 4 days. PS, my thumb is starting to hurt just a tad. You got this, man. Hang in there. Someone throw some Gatorade. Would 565 Corvus or 235 Ghost be faster? Asking for a friend. I actually don't know. They're both super fast. I don't know which one is faster. If I had to guess, I would think Corvus, but again, I don't really know. Good morning, BG. Enzo, what's up, dude? Saying being a YouTuber, you get to be the center of attention, and then when in chat, you're just a small part of the group. Does it feel strange for you in chat not to really talk? It's what I prefer, Enzo. I don't want to be the center of attention, but it is that way when you're on your own YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, obviously on YouTube I'm talking a lot because I'm the only person that can talk on this channel, you know, like verbally. You guys can type and stuff like that, right? But if I was typing too, then it would just be silence. So of course I'm talking a lot. But in person, I don't know if you noticed so much, because Comic-Con's also a little bit different. Comic-Con, I'm like trying to, you know, make sure, you know, because I don't necessarily want to be quiet. It's just kind of natural for me to be quiet. So at you know, at Comic-Con when we met, I was probably a little bit more talkative than I would normally be, even. But like if you ask Abdo, Aaron Abdo, I don't think he's in here right now, but you know, like when I went to his restaurant, the few times that I went, it was just, you know, way more quiet than you may expect and stuff. So so yeah, I kind of, I don't know, there's times where like I'd rather be more quiet, and then sometimes where I can't help open my mouth too. Like if it's about a topic that I'm really kind of involved with, like MCOC. If there's a conversation about MCOC, it is sometimes hard for me to just shut up and let other people talk. But otherwise, when I'm in other streams, no, I actually prefer it. So. BJ, have you tried Marvel Future Fight? Nah. Didn't look like a game that I was too interested in. BG, how's your night? I'm a new YouTuber / Twitch streamer. I want to say thank you for your awesome. Thank you for your awesome and one of my role models. Oh, dude. Awesome, man. Thank you very much for the kind words. Good luck to you, man. You're the type to stare at someone awkwardly when you see someone you know in public and don't know if you should say hi to them? No. I just won't even look. Ever since I was a kid, so I've always had pretty poor vision, but I didn't always wear glasses. So I think this is part of the reason, this is part of what contributed to me being a more quiet person. It would take me, like, if I was, let's say, let's go back to like school, right? And I would see somebody in like the hallway or something. They don't even have to be that far away. I just really couldn't see, man. So they could be like not even down the hall, but just like across the hall. Like I'm at one locker, they're at another, and I couldn't tell who it was. And maybe I would be able to tell if I like really focused and squinted and stuff like that, and just stared at them for a few seconds. But I didn't want to do that because I knew that was super awkward just to be staring at somebody. So instead, I just wouldn't look. Which, I mean, it's not much better. You know, I saw it as like the lesser of two evils. But so basically, I wouldn't really say hi until someone like said hi to me because I didn't know who they were, kind of thing. So yeah, man. I'm sure that contributed to a little bit of awkwardness and quietness. But that's how it was. I didn't get contact, like even after I got contacts, because I just refused to wear glasses. I got glasses in the first grade, and I never wore them until after I had already graduated high school, actually. Until I was like early 20s, I didn't want to wear glasses at all, ever. But I did get contacts when I was 14. But I would also sleep in class. And if anyone's ever worn contacts in here, you know that when you fall asleep with contacts in your eyes, at least the ones I was wearing, they weren't rated for, like, you know, to wear them while you're sleeping or anything. When you first wake up, your eyes are a little bit drier, and the contacts, they also slide a little bit on your eyes, and so they might not be in like the perfect spot for you to have clear vision. So that would happen, and like I would wake up at the bell ringing. This is not advice, by the way. Kids, stay in school. It's important to learn and stuff like that. I just was a bad student. But so I would wake up when the bell rang, and I would be like scrambling, like, oh, don't know where I am, kind of thing. Woke up out of like a dead sleep, and then start going to next class. And I'm walking down the halls, like, you know, can't really see too well. So even after I got contacts, man, it was just always a little bit awkward, just because I just literally couldn't see. So yeah. I don't know if it's Lucio or Lucio. Oh man, probably messed up. I had to have messed up your name one way or another. But Matos, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it, man. I don't see a previous message from you. But thank you very much for the 2. Must be 2 just to send some support. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have you tried the game 7 Deadly Sins? No. Doesn't seem like a game I'd be interested in. I saw I was watching Killer Beezy. I popped into his stream just recently and I saw him play it. I know Seaton plays it. I know a bunch of people play it and stuff, but no, it's just not my type of game. Is he still talking? Pixie Bell, I'm never gonna stop talking. Why do you care about the level up event if greater solo crystals suck? It's not about the greater solo crystals. Although they're nice to have. They may not be the most rewarding or the best crystal to pop open, but they're still something. You know, they still give arena boosts that can help during a grind and can make the difference between getting a new champion and not. They still give Sig Stones that I make use of. Dead air. What's it called? They but yeah, anyway, it's not about those crystals. Number 1, you get a revive in one of the milestones. Number 2, you get 25 units in one of the milestones. And number 3, you also get gold. There's a decent amount of gold. It's not a ton, but there's actually a decent amount of gold in the solo events, and it adds up over time. I've gotten millions and millions of gold out of the gold crystals alone that you get from the solo milestones. So, I also, I didn't say, I said Sig Stones, but I was talking about Sig Stones from the greater solo crystals. There's also Sig Stone crystals themselves, which also contribute towards maxing out your champions and allowing you to get more max Sig crystals. And a lot of my shards have actually, it's not like a large portion of every shard I've ever gotten has come from a max Sig crystal, but I've certainly opened up a good amount of 5-star crystals just from taking my champions up to max Sig through Sig Stones. Kind of curious how many. I'll probably never be able to answer that, but hey, everything adds up. Yeah, just reading some messages here, trying to figure out what's going on. Cam, just because I don't read every single message, man, it's impossible, you know. So it's not. Don't take it personally, man. I hope that would not be a reason as to why you don't feel good. You know what I mean? But yeah, what some of the other people have said, I agree with. You're definitely always welcome in here and stuff like that. But yeah, please don't take it any type of way just because I don't see all the messages. BG, why haven't you awakened Blade? You got 2 gems. Because I'm not going to use them. So, just because you have a gem doesn't mean you should awaken a champion, even if they're a good champion. The day that I need to use Blade in a quest, and his awaken ability and stuff like that, that's the day I'll awaken him. Otherwise, while waiting for that day to come, I might just awaken him naturally. Because right now, there's no content that I need Blade for, so I'll be waiting for that day to come. I have to pay BG to read my messages? Sometimes. Ryu, hit that member button. Re-upping that member button. Ryu, thank you, man. Thank you for the continued support. Welcome back. Please continue to enjoy a banana that's grown and blossomed into a beautiful bush. Thank you very much, man. You already know all about these custom emojis. Thank you, dude. BG, do you have any tips on energy use? I'm trying to 100% Act 4, but I only go one path, and I run out of energy and want to use 30 units to refill. But I also want to save units. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some things I could say about it. First off is sometimes you do have to get energy refills in order to complete, like if you want to do all the content, if you don't want to, because, you know, the only way around picking up energy refills is to make sacrifices somewhere, or wait it out, you know. But like if you want to do the monthly event quest and the story quest and stuff like that, then yeah, the game is set up in such a way that sometimes you will need to get energy refills to complete it all. But you can pick and choose like certain things to maybe cut back on. I don't know what you do as far as the monthly event quests go. Maybe you already like some people, for example, will 100% every single difficulty that they're capable of doing, and for some people that's all 5 difficulties. Soon to be 6, maybe. I still think. I wonder how they're going to handle that. But anyway, some people like to do that. Some people like to skip out on some of them and use that energy elsewhere. So that's one thing you could do if you have any areas that you can kind of cut back on. If, for example, you're doing beginner, it may not be worth it to 100% explore beginner. You know. Outside of that, there are ways to get energy refills at a discounted rate so that you don't, you know, although you'd have to buy energy refills still, they wouldn't be as expensive. Every once in a while we get these deals where you'll save a little bit. You know, maybe you'll get like 6 energy refills for the price of 5 kind of thing. Or you can get free energy refills and just kind of stockpile them and like I said, be patient. Stockpiling the free energy refills from the Alliance 3-day events, or getting energy refills from the arena crystals. And yeah, but other than that, man, energy refills, they're actually not that bad of a value. I don't like spending units on too many things in this game. Outside of like masteries, because I always see the masteries as like the #1 best value, so sometimes it can feel bad, like, you know, spending units on other things outside of that. But truthfully, 30 units for an energy refill every once in a while really is not bad. So maybe just kind of keep that in mind, that some of the units that you earn, it's okay to use them on refills from time to time. I thought you would use Blade because he saves so many units and health potions. Doing what, though? All the content where I would need to use those resources, they're all done. And in Alliance Quest, I'm not using any potions. And Alliance War, I might have to use some this Alliance War. I actually haven't been using items in Alliance War either, but this Alliance War has not been the smoothest war for me. But Blade, he wouldn't help in Alliance War because he's not good for the fights that I'm doing. So there's no place to use Blade at the moment. Runs like a stripper, except instead of taking his clothes off when you pay him, he tangents instead. It's true. Just as erotic, though. You can't laugh, Pixie Bell. BG ignoring you is the biggest conspiracy theory of the decade. What is Pixie Bell saying? Oh, just the laughing faces at you, Tom. Last I checked, the robot's energy still works as intended, according to Mike. Oh, the synergy, you're saying. Alright, I'm catching the tail end of that conversation, it seems. What's up, Shark? Would it be cool if we had some sort of Maze 2.0 quest every month instead of a Cavalier difficulty? For some people that would be cool, but some people hated the maze. Some people thought the maze was like their least favorite piece of content in the entire existence of MCOC, and I'm not exaggerating. I've heard people say that, and they mean it. I liked the maze. I personally really enjoyed the maze, and yes, I would personally rather do the maze than the monthly event quest, but there's a lot of people who do not feel that way. What kind of masteries you think they could add into the game? I think they said new ones are going to be added soon. No, they're not actually getting added soon. They just say that on the mastery screen. At least from what I've heard, they're not adding masteries anytime soon. I asked them at Comic-Con about masteries, and their response basically was no one was working on them like at that particular point in time. So I guess, you know, Comic-Con, that's, damn, it was like 8 months ago at this point. But, you know, so things could have changed in that time. But they said that although no one was working on them at that time, they're not done with masteries. So it did sound like they you know, eventually they would do more with them. But my thing with masteries, I made a video about this. How long ago did I make that video now? I think it was like 4 months ago. I want to say it was about 4 months ago, where I talked about an individual champion mastery system. Very similar to how Dota 2 handles it, where instead of putting points in masteries that affects all of your champions, it's kind of an additional layer to the current masteries, where from this screen right here, one of these tabs on like the left, you could basically replace this special attack one, and each champion would have a very small tree where they got to decide between certain masteries, just to customize your character a little bit and make them a bit stronger. Because the problem with masteries affecting every single one of your champions is, you know, certain champions just benefit way more. If you add a mastery that, let's just keep it simple. They wouldn't do this because they already have attack increasing masteries. But let's just say it was something like, hey, we're going to give you 10% additional attack. Well, Corvus is going to benefit like from that like crazy. And it's not going to suddenly make Iron Patriot any better. It's going to be like even worse, technically. So yeah, I'd rather see masteries be custom tailored to specific champions, and maybe for Iron Patriot you could boost his attack by 100%. You could just straight up double it to get him like a little bit caught up to speed here with the rest of the characters in the game. Whereas for someone who already is an established character like Corvus, maybe you wouldn't give him any attack at all, and maybe you try to give him some other benefit or something like that. Not that he needs other benefits either. He's already so good, but, you know. That's how I see it, at least. Abdo, speaking of Abdo, saying, Dingus, I need your attention real quick. Please go to the Modoc store and see if you have 5-star shards for 20 coins or whatever. They're not even listed as a reward you can buy on the forums. They were just updated, Abdo. They updated them today. For Cavalier players only. Right, that's what that symbol means. I wish I can click on it and it would tell me, but yeah. Yeah, that's there, and then this is new as well, Abdo, the Sig Stones. I will very likely be buying all 20 of those, along with all 20 of these as well. And that will definitely help me. Oh, this is for gold. I was like, why is this so expensive? But never mind. It's just it's just gold. But yeah, I don't even know what I want to do with the SIGs. Talk a lot about Mojo recently, and to be honest, I kind of want to just toss them into into Mojo, but I don't know if that's really the smart decision. So I probably won't do it. But I don't know. I've been going against smart decisions lately, just trying to have fun with it. So I might do the same thing when it comes to Mojo, although I don't think it's smart to invest 199 Sig Stones into the guy. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, interesting. It's weird they're half the price of 500 4-star shards. Yeah, I mean, this was just like a quick update from them. There was a lot of talk about it from like the content creator people, really trying to push them to update the store. Of course, there's a lot of feedback elsewhere as well, but yeah, I think they were just trying to make some kind of a quick update just to try to make people happy, because there's a lot of people that were not too happy about these rewards. BG, what's your favorite champ to quest with Omega Red not included? I like Venom, so I don't know. He's definitely one of my favorites. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite, but he's one of my favorites. Level up event just started. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll probably do some sort of level up video. I'm not sure who I want to level up with this current event, but I'll likely level up more than one champion, so I gotta really think about it and plan it out. Did you buy the AA egg already? Actually, no, I didn't. I totally forgot to do that. I was gonna do that tonight. Let's go do that right now before I forget again. I gotta do it, guys. There's only one egg. The egg, at least, when it comes to universe eggs. But we need the whole family of eggs. So what egg am I missing? Am I missing any? We have egg, grade AA egg. So this is the PhD equivalent, the Cav equivalent for Howard. Then we have the Rotten Egg, which is the PhD equivalent for Venom the Duck. Cracked Egg, which is the Cav equivalent. Scrambled Egg, which is the GMC one. The Spring Egg, which is just a Spring champion or something like that. So I think I'm missing one egg, right? Is it? Am I not even allowed to buy that egg? There's no like, I need the GMC version of Howard. Does that not exist? I thought you were still able to buy Grandmaster crystals even when you're Cavalier. Is that just not a thing? Mega Egg? Is that the name of it? Mega Egg? Why isn't the Mega Egg in your store? I don't know. Say they changed the graphics for your egg. Rip Hyperion. Yeah. I noticed something different about this egg. I couldn't tell if it was just... if I was just seeing things or what. But I don't think they had the text there before of the try for 3 or 4 star Howard the Duck, right? Didn't it just say egg? Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going crazy looking at all these eggs, but... I need the mega egg, guys. What the F? How to get? I'm bummed. I'm going to issue a formal complaint in the morning. Let me see. Because, yeah, look at this, man. You get Grandmaster Crystal discounts. What the F? Wait, was the regular Grandmaster Crystal in there? Maybe it's just when you're Cavalier you can no longer buy the featured Grandmaster Crystal. I don't... oh no, yeah, here's the regular Grandmaster Crystal. So I guess it's just the featured one that you can't get. I don't know. I'm pissed. This is messed up. How many times you end on that screen and not open? Kabam change the egg? I don't know. It's Kabam's revenge, yeah. Alright, anyway, let's get back to the arena. Anyways, why did you say speaking of Abdo? Oh, I said speaking of Abdo because we were talking about you. That's all. You don't need to know why. No, I was saying that I'm usually more quiet in person. Because on stream, if I wasn't talking, it would just be quietness, man. Plus, I mean, you know, if no one else is talking, like, I got plenty to say. But no, in person, yeah, like, you know, whenever I went to your restaurant and stuff, or when we were at, how many bars did we go to? We only went to like 2 or something like that, right? It's not like we've been to that many, but whenever we were out together, much more quiet, right? You should do a completely silent stream one time. You know, I did do a silent stream one day for like the first 10 minutes, but that was it. Actually, was I silent for the quest crystal one too? For like the first half an hour or something like that, man. Just letting the quest crystals come in. It's fun. For the message they sent, it says that the featured GM version is replaced by Cav version if you're a Cav. Oh, did they just send that message with like new, or is that a message a while ago? Would it be this one? The mega egg. It even says it in there. Those are Cavalier. You'll notice that the mega egg has been replaced by the grade AA egg. Just give me the mega egg, man. I want both. I want all your eggs. All your eggs are belong to us. Should I rank up Venom or Venom the Duck? Probably Venom. I think he's a better overall champ. They're both really cool, though. Both fun. It's true, Balor is one of the most soft-spoken people I've ever met, but says the worst poop I've ever heard. Juxtaposition is epic priceless. Okay. Can't wait to meet you someday, start having a conversation, and randomly in the middle just say, Brian, stop tangents. Well, I probably would. It's different if I don't see those messages until after I'm already done. But if somebody was just talking to me and they were like, stop tangents, I'd be like, oh, okay. Can't have your cake and eat it too, Kabam says so. I'm trying to spend units. They should be stoked. They should be happy. I'm just throwing away units. I'm not even, you know, opening up the crystal. It's literally just purging some units from the system. Just allow me, Kabam. Allow me this one thing. Please. Where's that boycott? Is that still happening? Sign me up, dude. Until we get this mega crystal. I'm pissed. That lady with one of those faces that says the poop you don't ever expect to come out of my mouth. We've been together for so long that I guess I always expect it. You have an egg addiction. Ugh, boo. Gee, Guillotine 2099 or Namor? Vishal. Please, next time, just don't use the caps. But, it really depends, man. Both of those champions are quite different. I don't have a ton of experience with Guillotine 2099. But I do use my Namor pretty frequently. If you have Namor at a high Sig level, I would probably lean more towards Namor. But if he's not a high Sig level, then Guillotine's probably the better of the two. Usually you don't even want to know what will happen if I meet you. God, Tom. What does that mean? I feel threatened. Hashtag mega egg boycott. Hell yeah. I want to go for Cavalier, and I'm really close to my first 565. My options are Nick Fury, Corvus, and Domino. Mega Red recently duped, and 345 at the moment. Who is better option overall? If you run Suicides, go Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, tough call. I would maybe lean towards Domino. I don't know. For the purposes of just getting Cavalier, but it's kind of hard for me to recommend Domino with my kind of bias against her, because I'm not really a fan of playing Domino personally, but I know a lot of people are. And a lot of people have used their Dominoes to help them get Cavalier. So, kind of recommending it, even though I wouldn't do it. What I would probably do is, I'd probably, yeah, I would definitely rank Corvus if running Suicides. And if I wasn't running Suicides, I'd probably go Nick Fury. But the thing is, Nick Fury, he really isn't that amazing for the journey to Cavalier. Neither Fury or Domino are, in my opinion, just because of all the robots they fight and stuff. But for, I mean, well, those fights aside, I guess they are good for the rest of them, though. So I shouldn't say it like that, like they're bad or something. But yeah, the only super clear-cut answer is if you're running Suicides, go Corvus. Otherwise, it's going to be some personal preference. BJ, I know you don't recommend people buying crystals, but what about eggs? Think everyone should own a couple at least? How much will it slow the servers if all your subs buy one and hoard it? I can't imagine it. There's no way it would slow down the servers if a bunch of people had eggs. Listen, I still can't recommend buying eggs either, because realistically, I mean, come on, what's it really doing for you? But at the same time, I personally feel the need to bow down to our egg, the egg gods, the universe egg, the one that contains all of us, everything. So yeah, I like to buy the eggs, and I think other people should too. Gee, my game's been freezing mid-fight and then continues after a few seconds. Anyone else facing this issue? It happens to me sometimes. I think it happened during this stream, but it's pretty rare for me. Maybe once or twice a day at most. Actually, usually not even on a daily basis. Maybe a few times a week at most, I should say. I think. I don't know. I don't really pay attention too much to it because it usually does just fix itself right away. It'd be different if it like froze and then I had to restart my game or something, but BG, the egg before used to say limited time offer instead of what it says now. Okay. I thought it was different. Alright, Baldikins, thanks for the laughs, but more importantly, getting me to sleep with those tangents. Night, night, everyone. Alright, Pixie Bell, have a good night. Zach, oh, get out of here with the Abdo, boo. How much more time? More time for the stream? Like around 10 minutes or so. I said before, we should all at least have one egg. Just got two, one to save. One for BG to open at the next NYCC. Oh man, if it will allow me to open it. These eggs, they don't always allow it, man. BG, any tips on how I can expand my roster and get more PI on my champs? You just gotta play the game, man. I mean, you're likely already doing everything that you need to do to expand your roster, because crystal shards and catalysts, they come from all over the place. So the more you play, the faster you expand. But a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, this game is it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. You know, you're not going to suddenly just overnight have a ridiculous roster. A lot of people have been playing this game for years. And although Kabam, they do make it easier and easier as time goes on. So you will have like a faster start than if you had just downloaded the game, you know, 3 years ago. It still does take time to catch up to everybody, you know. So keep that in mind. Go at your own pace. About increasing your champion's PI, it's not something that you should be concerned with. PI is largely meaningless. It's an arbitrary number. Once you get to the very late game, end game stuff, then it does have a purpose in Prestige, which is the base hero rating, which, yeah, it's nothing you need to even be concerned with right now, but ultimately it affects your Alliance Quest score. But it's more important to rank up champions that will help get you through content rather than worrying about that arbitrary number. Masteries, that is the biggest boost to your champion's PI, but again, I want to stress that that number does not actually matter. So yeah, just keep playing, and your roster will grow naturally as you get through content. Evan sending over 10. Evan, thank you so much. Saying, I'd like your insight on whether I should rank 5 Sim Supreme or Claire. Want a good nullified champ at rank 5. Both are awakened and I run suicides. Need to finish Act 6 100%, including Act 6 champion. I think Claire is probably the more useful of the two for more situations than Sim Supreme, at least. There's going to be times where Sim Supreme is better. But yeah, if you can only rank up one of the two for now, then I would say definitely go with Claire. Even if you didn't run Suicides, I probably still would have recommended Claire, but the fact that you're running Suicides, easy answer. I would go Claire. For the champion boss fight specifically, I can't say that I've tried the fight even with Claire. I don't think I have. So I don't even know who exactly is better for that fight. I did have a good time doing it with Sim Supreme, but you know, even if you had to force your way through with a rank 4 and some boosts and stuff like that, I'd probably rather do that and have Claire ranked up just for general purpose, other questing and other areas of the game. So, Mick, you sent over another buck too, Mick. Thank you very much, man. Saying BG is the yoke of my world. Ugh. Boo. Mick. 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 Boo. Almost sounded like that boo is coming from McDonald's. I'll take a number 1. Mick boo. Ugh, boo myself. What's up, Last Arnie? Nothing adults love more than telling people how exhausted they are. It's like a sadness competition. Good night, man. It's true. It's very true. Have a good night, dude. Will Corvus be useful in Alliance War and Alliance Quest when nerfed? Corvus is not getting nerfed. I don't know where you heard that, but he's not getting nerfed. There was a change to the timeout system that was not meant to go live, but it sounds like eventually the timeout system may get changed. But that's not a nerf to Corvus. I mean, it sort of is, but he's going from a champion that's kind of breaking the game and then doing something that's you're not supposed to be doing, to just a champion who's still an absolute god and will still be used by everybody. So, yeah, I'd say he still is going to be useful. Alright, I can't believe you ignore me. Shakes fist. What is this? What is this? What am I ignoring this time? Brian Baldy Grant, say hi to Swaggy. Oh, man. Swaggy, what's up, dude? I'm getting yelled at because I didn't say hi to you. How you doing? Sounds like you're on your way out. Headed to bed soon. Got work in the morning. What's up, man? On whoop whoop BG. I have a new banana. Oh, dude, you do have a new banana. It's looking good. It's looking beautiful. Just popped egg and got 5-star. Got this 5-star thing down pretty nicely. Been buying just one featured cav lately and doing some swaggy magic. 90% have been 5 stars. Dude, if you have a 90% drop rate on your 5 stars, can you explain? Make video. #1 video in world. Evan sent over another 2. Evan, thank you, man. Saying appreciate the feedback, man. Have a good one. Dude, you too. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Gee, have you ever bought anything with real money in MCOC? Not on this account. I had a secondary account that I made earlier this year. The McFabio account, the McFabio Saga, where I it was like a 1-week new account challenge, and I got the largest unit bundle, the Odin's Vault. I got one of those on that account, just for fun. But on this account, no. Should I rank up my 5-star Namor or 5-star Cap America Infinity War? Neither are Awakened, just looking for overall better gameplay. Between 5-star Namor and Cap Infinity War, go Cap Infinity War. Namor needs to be Awakened, needs to be relatively high Sig level. technically you can still play him in some situations without it, but the thing that makes him really good comes from his awaken ability. So time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. If it wasn't so true, I would boo you, but it is true. Love all your content, BG. Seen all your videos over the past 6 months from when I discovered your channel. Thank you, man. BG got 5-star Omega Red, and then I awakened it from the rifts. Nice. Perfect. Rank up Voodoo then for Power Drone. Oh, someone else is asking about Voodoo, it sounds like. Can you explain that statement about Corvus? How is he doing something that is not supposed to if it's written in his description that he can't die and timeout the same for 5 years? Oh man. I don't know if I really want to have this discussion again, but sure, I guess why not. That's not what the pause system was meant to do. It's not about Corvus. It's about every champion. You're not supposed to just pause the game. It's a fighting game. If you just sit there and pause it, it's most prevalent with Corvus because of his glaive charges, meaning that you can't die when you have your glaive charges up. So you can start the fight, either dump your glaive charges and then pause for 2.5 minutes, or start the fight, make a mistake, get hit a few times, even with 1% health, survive it, and then pause for 2.5 minutes. That's a terrible game, and it should never have been allowed from the start. And I don't care how long it's been in the game for. The game needs to be made better. So there's complaints when things get changed too quickly that helps players. And then here we have an example of something that has been in the game unintended for years. I'm going to die to this, aren't I? Nope. Just barely survived. And then the first thing you hear as complaints is you can't change it because it's been that way. It's ridiculous. I give up the tangent swing again. What is this, Hunter? Bikini Bongus. What kind of nickname is that? I don't hate it. McBoo is McFabio's new secret identity exposed. Oh god. McBoo. Who's the best overall champ? Ghost, in my opinion at least. It's all up for debate, but I think Ghost is the best. BG, rank 5 4-star Voodoo awakened, or rank 3 5-star Man Thing unawakened? Oh, is this the person asking about Voodoo? Yeah, oh, Voodoo for sure, man. I'd recommend Voodoo. I love Man Thing, but Voodoo is a champion that you'll likely get more use out of. BG, who in your opinion is better overall, Doom or Cap Infinity? I mean, once we start getting into this question, it all comes down to the situation that you find yourself in. If I could only have one of those two champions, I would probably pick Doom. But you can't really compare the two because they're so different. They're each designed with different purposes, different intents. Doom is, you know, power control, god, among other things. And then you have someone like Beardo that just has like crazy block proficiency, the ability to put debuffs on the opponent when awakened, things like that. They're very, very different. On Space Force, why is the wife in prison? I don't know. But if somebody does know, don't put it in the chat because we haven't got that far along yet. If it's a thing that's been talked about in the episodes, don't spoil it. We're only a couple episodes in. All right. On that note, though, we've come to the end of the stream, guys. I'm still mad about this Mega Egg nonsense. And why the game won't allow me to buy the Mega Egg. It's the only egg missing from my collection, unless there's some other egg that I'm unaware of. But, I'm pissed, man. I'm gonna write Kabam a letter. An actual letter, not an email, not a forum post. A letter. And it's gonna be written in the style of like the ransom notes with the cutouts, like cutting out letters and stuff. The egg's also at the top now, isn't it? Why am I looking all through here? I'm so not used to having it at the top. But of course it's at the top, where it should be. Mick, dude. Saying night. Thank you for being tonight's biggest T, dude. You know what? We gotta change this. There we go. The game gave you the chance to buy a mega egg and you turned it down. I was trying to think if it did give me that chance. I wasn't sure. It probably did, but I was trying to think, like, was Howard ever in the arena as a 5-star for that crystal to come around? Level up, BG. Don't forget. Yeah, I won't forget. It just started. I'm not even gonna level anyone up tonight. I'll level them up in the morning, you know. BG, check Modoc Hotel. I come 500 4-star shards for 40 gold coin, 1,000 5-star for 20 only. I think it was just probably well, it definitely was a late edition. So, I don't know. Maybe they would have balanced the prices out differently had that been a plan from the start. Can't really answer it. Might have been thinking about Venom the Duck, but if Howard cycled through the crystals during that 1-hour event, you did have a chance. I don't think they would have cycled through Howard during the 1-hour event, because I was thinking about that too. They cycled the hype champions. They cycled the really powerful champions. They're trying to sell some crystals, man. Nobody's buying that Howard crystal. Oof, good thing the chat scrolled up, missing me calling you a garbage player in comparison to McFabio. That was close. Such mean things. It's possible, though. It's possible that I was able to buy a mega egg. Because in the past, I did turn down eggs in the past. Because it was all about the egg. It took a while for me to bow down to the egg's greatness. But now, any new egg, oh. I need it. Egg crystals, at least. If there's like an egg in the profile pics, nah, not the same. But, yeah, I might have missed it. I don't know. But alright, anyway, on that note, guys, talking about eggs, we need to call it a night here. It is getting late. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. I don't think anything going on in the daytime. Probably not. I haven't done Uncollected yet, but nah, probably not. I feel like I'm due for a day stream here one day soon, though, even just to do some daytime grinding for the folks that are not vampires, you know? The lesser beings, not like us, the true vampire grinders out there in the world. Even though in some places in the world it's not nighttime, but still. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys. Mick, thank you again for being tonight's biggest T. Thank you everyone else too for sending over the support. Definitely appreciate it, guys. Good night, everybody.